After the completion of the Mandela National Stadium, Namboole, the UPDF Engineering Brigade shifted their focus to a new challenge, the construction of the Kyambogo training pitch. With their reputation for excellence preceding them, the team approached the project with enthusiasm and dedication.
My name is Lt.Col Jonathan Kalyango, an engineer in the UPDF Engineering Brigade. We are in Kyambogo. We work on this project of redevelopment of Kyambogo training pitches for CHAN and Afcon competitions. I held a position of a site engineer on this project. I'd like to first take you through the hierarchy, the contractor's hierarchy on this project. We have Brigadier Bekunda Vesije as the joint staff engineering, as well as the project manager of this project. We have Colonel James Regawa as the commander engineers brigade, as well as the overseer of this project. We have Lt.Col Engineer Seku Kidemuka as the project engineer of this project. We have Captain Asim Patrick, who is the assistant project engineer, and me, Lieutenant Alan Kayango, as the site engineer on this project. This project, I'll take you through the commencement date. We started 18th June 2024, and the initial expected completion date was supposed to be 18th December 2024. Initially, it was for preparation for CHAN competitions, which were to take place in February 2025. But unfortunately, due to delay of funds and unforeseen circumstances that happened, it was postponed to August 2025. In that, our completion date was also extended to 18th June 2025. This project is funded by the government of Uganda. The client is National Council of Sports. The consultant is Ministry of Works and Transport.
Led by engineer Lt.Col Seku Kidemuka, an experienced engineer, the brigade worked tirelessly to bring the training pitch up to international standards.
Once again, my name is Lt.Col Seku Kidemuka. I'm the engineer in charge of Ministry of Education and Sports projects, government funded. And in particular here for sports, these are the training pitches. In Kyambogo in particular. This is Kyambogo project. The training pitch is for African Cup of Nations games, and now also the most recent one, or what we are going to host, is the CHAN. So we are preparing it for that occasion. This Kyambogo training pitch was given to us by the Minister of Sports and Education. After them coming into agreement with the Kyambogo, they signed a memorandum of understanding to own this place. Then later on, National Council of Sports signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Defence and Veteran Affairs to do these works at Kyambogo. Now, the Ministry of Defence and Veteran Affairs, using its arm of UPDF Engineering Brigade, instructed us to do the works. The project is going to cost us 20 billion shillings. That is, and it is divided into phases. There is phase 1 and there is phase 2. Phase 1 is going to cost us 13 billion. The scope for phase 1 includes the construction of the training pitch, fully constructed. This includes the earthworks, then we go to drainage, then we go to irrigation system, then we go to planting grass, fencing it off, and then maintenance. That is then also in phase 1 we have to construct the tennis pitch and then the courtyard for these other games of tennis around here, because we got the old ones here, so we had to demolish them. But before we finish phase 1, they must also be in existence. And we have also to work on the water system for irrigation. We drilled the borehole and it is now functional. We had to provide a transformer, generator. That is, the electromechanical systems are all functional. Now, as I talk, when you look at it, we have already done the seeding. The grass has grown. It is 80 days old, as you see there. We have planted the normal or the very grass like the one we have at Namboole. It is rye and then Kentika blue grass. One creeps and another one grows vertically. So they are ready, and this is where we are. And we're almost done. We are ready to go. What is remaining is earthworks and preparing it ready for the occasion.
We improved it to the international standards. When you look at the drainage of this system, or of this pitch, the drainage system is perfect. We have got PN10 pipes which can hold pressures of 10 bars down underneath the layers of the pitch. The water can thoroughly drain through the layers of the pitch, then to the PN10 pipes, then to the channels. We have got an irrigation system on this pitch. We have got a pump which supplies water for the irrigation system. We have got tanks, 100,000 litre tanks, which supply water to this pitch. Additional to that, we have got a toilet block, whereby these trainees, whenever they come, they will have to use this toilet block and the changing room inclusive. We have got a powerhouse. This powerhouse supplies power for the floodlights. So these trainees still can use this pitch during night hours. So it is not limited of time. Even at 3 a.m. in the morning, people can use this pitch. Then lastly, we have got an ample parking space on this project. We have parking for buses, for cars. So whoever comes in can park his car and then use the pitch.
They poured their expertise into every detail, from the quality of the turf to the design of the facilities. The goal was to create a world-class training environment that would support the development of Uganda's sports talent.
To meet the CAF standards as the instructed or guided, we have one to make sure the pitch is a natural pitch. Being a natural pitch means it must be out of this normal grass, not artificial. So we have made it natural. We have grown grass on sand, a bed of sand. We first made the base. Then afterwards we had to put a layer of aggregates. This is the 3/8 aggregates. Then afterwards we added sand of depth of 400 millimeters. Then afterwards we had to add in fertilizer. Then after fertilizer we had to make sure we treat the sand out so that it's free of organisms and any dangerous unwanted material there. Then afterwards, when it was ready, we have planted grass which has grown within 80 days now, and we shall soon, in the next week, start slashing and maintaining. So the special thing is that the pitch is natural, and it has been given the first class type of grass approved by CAF.
Scope of this project, apart from the pitch, we have got a toilet block. It is still under construction, 90% done. We have got a pump room. It is also 90% done. We have got a powerhouse, which involves generator, which involves feeder pillars. It is also 90% done. We have a parking space that is still ongoing. Basketball, initially we found here, before we did earthworks for this project, we had here basketball pitches and tennis court pitches and tennis courts. So we have to rebuild for them these pitches, but this time round, the ones we are going to put are going to be of higher standards as compared to the ones they had initially. We have got a chain link around to enclose off this area, this site, all of it. We have got an anti-climb fence around the pitch only. So when the players are playing football, they are enclosed within an anti-climb fence. And lastly, we have got an access road. An access road. It will be the other side down, below the toilet block. From the parking, there is an access that brings players to the pitch. Basically, that's what is in the scope.
National Council of Sports and Kyambogo University signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Uganda to transform Kyambogo University football pitch into a modern training facility.
There is a big difference between Namboole and Kyambogo, because Namboole is a stadium. It hosts many games apart from football, athletics, snooker, all other games that can take place. But here, basically, it will be for football. That is the first difference. Then, two, this Kyambogo is just it will be this Kyambogo training pitch is basically for Afcon and the CHAN. But later on, since National Council will take over the maintenance, it can be used by the university also for other games in the future. So generally, this one is outside, and the construction system is a bit different from the other one. The pitch itself is the same as that of Namboole, but the surrounding environment is not similar, in that here we don't have a stadium. We shall only put a standing pavilion for around 1,000 seater for the fans and the spectators. The floodlights here, we do this according to the specification. The specification is that the luminance here must be around, it is 500 up to say 1,000. But there, the required one was 2,000. So the type of lights there are different from the type of lights. This is basically for training. There it is for playing. But it doesn't mean that you can't play at night. You can also play at night, but the intensity of light here is not the same as the intensity of light that way. So that is the difference. This is for training, and the intensity of light is a bit low, whereas the intensity of light at Namboole is very high. And so that people play without seeing any shadow around, without even getting any reflection. But here also, people will enjoy, and already the floodlights have been installed. Why did we do this very quickly? It is because of the past experience. At Namboole we delayed because we were learning, but now this one has taken us the shortest time possible to do it, because we knew what should come first. So we had to make all the orders in advance, and then now the pitch is ready for use.
National Council of Sports and Kyambogo University signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Uganda to transform Kyambogo University football pitch into a modern training facility for the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations Afcon 2027.
Yes, they come regularly. Even yesterday they were here. This one is monitored and supervised, and daily we give a progress, and the National Council gives to the CAF members a progress daily. They came, they made their recommendations, they gave us the size of the pitch, all the details. We are constructing as per CAF guidelines. We have a manual from CAF, and it is what we are following. They are monitoring and they are supervising. From the past experience, we realized that the major cost drive effect is the water. So when we reached here, we had to settle the idea, though it was outside the scope, to drill a borehole. So we have drilled a borehole, and it is the one we use for supply, for irrigating the pitch, because it takes a lot of water. Then on top of that, what we have done here, which we didn't, is I could say that is we expedited works. Works here moved very fast because procurement process has been streamlined, basing on the experience we had there. Here we did what we have done, which is addition, is that procurement process is straight and very swift and very fast, and we have everything in place. That's why we have managed to deliver the project in the shortest time possible.
The facility, located near the university's main building, is among the 10 training venues developed for the upcoming CHAN and Africa Cup of Nations tournaments.
To the instructions from Mama, the First Lady and the Minister for Education and Sports, she instructed that we maintain the same team which worked at Namboole, that is the consultancy from Ministry of Works, then the implementers from Ministry of Defense. But the service providers, we use the CIS, we reduced on their number, because now most of the works are done by us directly, because we acquired the knowledge and we know what to do, and that's why it has taken even shortest time possible.
Kyambogo University and Makerere main sports ground are among the 4 training pitches, alongside Namboole outside pitch and Kadiba selected for the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations Afcon. Confederation of African Football (CAF) requires hosting nations to provide training facilities that meet the same standards as the main stadium, particularly regarding the quality of the playing pitch.
This project, I was honored to be given to be the site engineer of this project, and it has helped me a lot. I've been exposed to quite a number of people. I've been exposed to Ministry of Works people, the consultants. I've been exposed to National Council of Sports. I've been exposed to Kyambogo University staff. I've been really exposed to, and also the technical knowledge that I've gained on this project. I had never been on such a project, so I'm very honored and I've learned a lot from this project. That's what I can say. It's been a very good pleasure for me. I've really enjoyed the atmosphere here. Expecting to complete June 2025. 18 is June 2025. In preparation for CHAN competitions, which are going to be held from 2nd August to 30th August. So we have to complete all these remaining works, because so far as per now we are 90% done with the works, and the 10% should be complete within the left 2 months.
The development of the facility at Kyambogo is being done by the UPDF Engineering Brigade in 2 phases, but only the first phase will meet CAF or Afcon standards.
There were very many people doubting our capacity, and they were doubting UPDF, without knowing that His Excellency had already measured the capacity of UPDF. Now that we have delivered Namboole, and they saw that here I don't see any pressure. The pressure there was one, there were people who were interested in the project, first of all, in the money issue. Then 2, these are the encroachers of the land. They were around, they put all that pressure to ensure that we fail the project so that they retain the land. So all those forces could cause that. But here, the land is for the government and it is for Kyambogo. We don't experience any external pressure for land. We don't have people, they know we are putting a project to really serve our country. We have not experienced any pressure here. It is smoothly run and it will be well delivered. Yes, maintenance, when we are signing the MOU, is part of the MOU. So we ensure that during executions we are doing, the staffs who are to maintain here are trained, they work with us. It will be strictly under the hands of National Council on Sports. They will be the ones to maintain, because Kyambogo as an institution can't maintain it. We have bought all the equipments necessary to maintain this, similar to those we have at Kyambogo. So it is a question of now involving the staffs which are to be recruited by National Council. We have some few who are with us. We train them and we hand over the equipment so that they maintain the pitch. The cost drive factors or materials here are the chemicals, because every month we have to fumigate, you have to spray. So I think National Council will try to see that it is self-sustaining, or to see where the sources of money will be for fumigating the pitch.
The facility has natural grass, a standard irrigation system, and floodlights to allow teams to train at night. Additionally, the facility will have at least one changing room for the team training and a perimeter fence to ensure player security.
This one, Chan, as we are, the center of everything is the pitch. Now that the pitch is ready, only that it is not yet stable. What we shall do, as the grass grows, for us we are going to be finished winding up the external works. External works remaining here, one is putting the pavers surrounding the pitch so that mud and all other that is not transferred to the pitch. Then two, we have to safeguard the place, to fence it. We are going to fence using the chain link, because the land is within Kyambogo, and Kyambogo has an external, we don't need to put a perimeter wall within. We shall just put a chain link, and then the pitch itself is protected using the anti-climb fence. So really, those are the measures we are put in place to ensure that the pitch is protected. Then with the maintenance, National Council and the sports will drop a proper plan to ensure that where they invested in funds are not wasted, they will have to be maintained. So National Council has the obligation to do that, and I think is doing up plans to have it maintained. We are developing as a country, that is one, because we have achieved a lot. These pitches add value to the economy. Then two, that we thank His Excellency has given us an opportunity to improve on our skills. Because if we had not started doing it, because they were saying we don't have experience, we do not learn this. Now we are going to be a very, very, very resourceful. We can even be exported to do pitches somewhere. So in my mind, what runs around is that we are now becoming very useful and resourceful to the country, and we are going to put up more pitches, because I have one coming up at Makerere. There are those of pitches, and they will take us the shortest time possible, and the cost will have to go down, because we shall be using local manpower.
The 13 billion shilling facility is undertaken by the UPDF Engineering Brigade and is expected to be completed in the next few months and ready for CHAN competitions. The UPDF Engineering Brigade is hard at work constructing the Kyambogo training playground. The UPDF engineering team has the expertise and experience to handle complex construction and renovation projects, and is also committed to delivering high-quality facilities that meet international standards. The UPDF Engineering Brigade has a reputation for excellence in construction and renovation projects. Their latest endeavour, the Kyambogo Training Ground, is a testament to their expertise. Led by skilled engineers, the team worked tirelessly to bring the facility up to international standards. The previous project, the renovation of Namboole Stadium, has been a resounding success. The stadium, once in disrepair, now shines as a premier venue for sports and entertainment. The Engineering Brigade's attention to detail and commitment to quality has earned them praise from stakeholders and spectators alike.
Movable stands. Oh, they are part of the scope, especially this side where we shall have the courtyard for tents and the rest. We shall have bleachers. Those bleachers for 1,000 people will also installed. They are part of the scope. We shall install them when time is ripe, and they will, for these ones, they will not be fixed like those of Namboole. In case there is football, they will be turned to face the pitch. In case there is something taking place in the courtyard, tennis or whatever, they will turn. So they will be just adjustable. We are going to have them. Challenge we had here is the rain. Rain has been so heavy. Machine work with the rain is really not really possible. So it has really delayed our work a bit, but we have managed to overcome that by working overtime, doing more hours, even working at night, so that we achieve our goal. Yeah, the relationship between UPDF Engineering Brigade and the Ministry of Defense with our client, which is the Ministry of Education and Sport, is so good. It's the best client we have ever had. One, they remit the required funds on time. As I talk of phase 1 funds were all given to the Ministry of Defense, and the Ministry of Defense also has sent all the funds to the brigade. So the relationship between the brigade, the Ministry of Defense and the clients is so good, and then the community around is very hospitable. We have not had any problem. This is a university where there are students. I've never had any incident of, say, a soldier colliding with a student, or they know, because we had to make this place a no-go zone. We had to talk to the institution. They also informed the student, and these are adults. I think they have observed the do's and don'ts of the area. So we have no challenge, where the relationship is good. We have been welcomed. When we have meetings, here site meetings, Kyambogo staffs attend, the political side also attend, National Council is there, the consultants are there, and really the meetings have been going on well. And that's why we are able to deliver this project on time.
As the Kyambogo project neared completion, the team reflected on their journey. From laying foundations to installing state-of-the-art facilities, every step had been meticulously planned and executed. The finished product would be a valuable asset for athletes and teams, providing a world-class training environment.
Chan is so close. They had to put in stopgap measures, and we had to go to Kampala International University, and we had to work on that pitch. We say the Minister of Education and Sports signed an MOU with the Kampala International University so that we can improve on that pitch, and it is used during Chan. Then also we went to Mtesa to Stadium. The National Council signed an MOU with the management, and we improved on the stadium. We had to put up dressing rooms. We had to improve on the pitch. We did a lot of scarifying on the pitch. So it is also good to go. So those, apart from Kyambogo here, we signed the other MOU with them to work on those other pitches. And there is one also in the pipeline coming Makerere. It will be too late for Chan, but it will be good for African Cup of Nations, because we are going to work on it exactly like this one. I'm in charge of Ministry of Education and Sports projects, which are government funded. I'm very satisfied with the quality, just ranging from when you look at, say, the Namboole, when you go to schools, when you go to other structures like the schools we have put up at Kololo Secondary School, the quality is so good. In fact, end users are very happy. Because projects are timely delivered. In fact, our main objective is timely delivery of projects, and to ensure that they are of quality, and to ensure that the directive of excellence is implemented without fail. So really, I'm satisfied with what I'm doing in the sector of education, and I think in all other sectors, Ministry of Health and my counterparts are also doing the same. We are happy, and we shall deliver. We shall not disappoint the appointing and really our administrators on what they directed us to do.
The Engineering Brigade's dedication to their craft was evident in every aspect of their work.
To the client, I'm really very grateful to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for empowering us to ensure that we participate in the development of our country through the construction industry. I thank Mama, the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports for really ensuring that the funds for these sports facilities are available on time. She has tirelessly worked around the clock to ensure that the funds are paid amidst all other demands. She has given it a priority. We are really very grateful. And then the community around Kyambogo, we are really so grateful for the hospitality and then the cooperation they have shown during the execution of the works. We pray that we continue working together in all other areas, and really I call upon other Ugandans in other places where we shall be to emulate from these other people of Kyambogo. They have been so good, and we have worked together and closely to ensure that we achieve and they own this project.
Their passion for building and creating something from scratch drove them to push boundaries and strive for perfection, a testament to their expertise and experience. East Africa Pamoja won the bid to host the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. CAF also awarded them the CHAN hosting rights as a precursor to testing East Africa's preparedness for the Grand Continental event in 2027. The CHAN tournament is played between the best national teams of Africa, but unlike Afcon, it exclusively features players who are active in their respective national championships and qualified to play in the ongoing season. As the project progressed, the team encountered various challenges, but their collective expertise and problem-solving skills ensured that the construction stayed on track. The UPDF Engineering Brigade's commitment to delivering exceptional results was unwavering, and their hard work paid off as the Kyambogo training pitch began to take shape. After completion of the first phase, and with the availability of funds, the UPDF Engineering Brigade will later start the construction works of the second phase, which would further expand the stadium to accommodate multiple sports disciplines as part of the move to enhance the overall sports infrastructure at the different universities. Upon completion, the pitch will transform into a vibrant hub for sports training and development. The UPDF Engineering Brigade has once again demonstrated their capabilities, solidifying their position as a leading force in construction and renovation projects. The Kyambogo training pitch stood as a testament to their dedication to excellence and their contribution to Uganda's sports infrastructure.